Queequeg, Kitsilom Sen, Pomgi Scott. Let me talk. Hello. Big win today. See? Cedars and the bay leaf grapevines blowing. So I've been meaning to say this because it's so important, and I haven't really said it in a long time, and I'm not going to be that eloquent, but it was really important. My grandmother taught me this. She gave it to me, and then later on, a couple times, brought it back up, and it was clear that I remembered it. And then when I was old enough, she told me why it was so important. And that is that you need to give every child a good story. A good story about coming into this world. That every child needed to be told. We were so excited when we found out your mom was pregnant. We were so excited. We wanted you so bad. My grandma's like, I was pregnant with my 7th daughter, and your mom was pregnant. Everybody wanted you. She gave me a really story, a whole thing about coming home to her from the hospital, to home to her house. So my mom, had just turned 16. She was 15 when she had me. So my grandmother gave me this whole story about how loved I was, and how wanted I was, and how cherished I was, and how the world wanted me, and the Creator wanted me, and all. And I'm not going to go into it really because it's pretty personal, but she gave me that story when I was young, went on and on about it later, and told me that every child needs this. They need to know that they are not a burden. The other culture says that. You're a burden for coming to this world. You're a hardship. But they need to know that you were wanted before you ever were born. That it was a beautiful thing. It meant to be. And they need this for their inner psychology. You need that. It'd be great to give them as young and as repeatedly as you can. Heartfelt. Because that becomes the core grounding of who you are, and that you were wanted, you're part of this world, you're not a burden, you're not a debt. You don't owe anybody your life. I mean, you should be grateful for it, and so grateful, but you were wanted. So, and it's so important. And I can tell you, it has come up time and time again in my life when I've messed up and felt bad, or when other people cast me down disparagingly, and people are hard on me and whatnot. When you try to walk the truth, and you're walking the red road, and you're sticking to your guns, and you're holding to your morals, and trying not to let people compromise your morals, because your morals are the canoe you paddle through life in, and you better not compromise your canoe. You're going to end up floundering. So that was just a really important story, and it's really important to give people that, and give your children this, give other children this. Go back and reassure your younger child, go into your inner space and reassure and get other people to do that for you. And, if people are older, just give them the story, family. Give it to them, because, yeah, it's pretty needy, and needed for self-worth, and feeling like you're here for a reason. You were created for a reason, unlike the other culture where it's you can do anything you want to do and be whatever you want to be, which leaves you kind of lost. You were created for something, and that you were meant to be here and to fill a space. That's rewarding. You're needed, you're wanted, you belong here. Your time is now. So let's just keep this a little more positive. I'd just like to tell you, your time is now. We are the refuge of our ancestors, okay? They had prayed for us time and time again, generations ago, and prayed for us to be here, and they wanted us, and we are the refuge of them. We are their hope. We are their prayers answered, and we should continue to work to restore things to the rightful way that they once were. And just, go out, think critically, walk in truth. We are the refuge of our ancestors. Give everybody a good life. Give those children a good story. What was Psalm Mequinich?